Okay, so module 2, we are going to dive into is all about modeling kindness for our kids. So we talked about talking about kindness, and that's super important, but actions speak louder than words. Kindness is a verb. It is something we do. So we have to show our kids what that looks like on a daily basis. And we always think that our kids aren't watching us and they're not listening to us, but they are. Oh gosh, they are. And it's not going to sink in right this second, but they're storing it back here. And we're setting them up. However we're acting, we're setting them up to follow our lead, because monkey see, monkey do. We cannot expect our kids to be kind if we don't walk the walk or talk the talk. So we have to be modeling these kinds of behaviors for them. They are watching us. And so we have to be relentlessly consistent in our own behaviors so that they're watching exactly what we want them to see. We want to be the best versions of ourselves so they follow suit. But here's the deal about modeling kindness. A lot of parents write me and they say it's so hard. Here's why. Being kind when other people are kind to us is really easy. We can, give a compliment when someone else gives us a compliment. And when someone thanks us, we're so quick to say, oh my gosh, you're so welcome. It was my pleasure. It's hard when others are unkind to us. It's hard to keep your cool when other people are unkind. So think to, a parking garage around the holidays, the December holidays, and you're waiting for a parking spot and somebody pulls out and you found it and you're ready and somebody jumps right in front of you and grabs the spot. It's super hard to stay kind in that moment. I get it. I have been there. So I swallow my gut reaction to be mad and to roll down my window and tell them what I think. My kids are watching me. So I just say, oh man, they must have really needed that spot. They must be in a really big hurry. We'll find another spot. It's not as important to us as it must be to them because they cut in front of us. That was an unkind thing they did. We're going to move on. They're watching us. They're seeing how we react, and they are going to take their cues from us. So how do we stay calm, stay kind in these situations? How do we act with kindness more often rather than forget about it? How do we set the intention to be kind? So random acts of kindness have been around for a really long time, and they're fantastic. They can sometimes cost a little bit of money. They're just paying it forward. It's fantastic. But what I want you to focus on, because it's simpler, it has a bigger impact, it's much more meaningful, are what I call sneaky acts of kindness. Simple, normal, everyday acts of kindness, because they last and they make someone's day so much better. Things like staying to the right when people are passing you, moving over so somebody can get around you, getting to the side of an elevator so people can exit before trying to enter, thanking the cashier, thanking the shopkeeper for just thank you as you're leaving, picking up after your trash in a movie theater or at a restaurant, taking your stuff off of a chair so somebody can sit down, giving up your seat, letting somebody go in front of you who only has a couple items when you have a cartload full. Showing our kids these actions and then talking about it. Well, I did that because here's why. Here's why I did it, and here's how it felt to do it. And it was so easy for me to move my chair off the bag so that they could sit down. Now, I'm not going to put my feet up in a movie theater because somebody's head is there, and that would be unkind. That would not be mindful of their space. So showing them that you're doing these things and then talking about it, or just doing them and not talking about it, it will become their habit. It will be ingrained in them. That will become their knee-jerk reaction, their normal, just everyday part of their personality. We thank people as we leave. So it's simple on paper to model kindness behavior, and it can be tricky in real life. So case in point, I was rear-ended the other day. I was so angry because I had stopped, full stop, I had plenty of time, and then I got hit. It wasn't like I stopped quickly. He had plenty of time. I pulled over to the side, and I was so angry. I was really, really mad. And I was hurt, to be honest. My neck was really already hurting. And I went over to him, and of all the things I could say to him, the most important thing I said to him came out of my mouth first. And it was, are you okay? Because at the end of the day, it didn't matter anything else. Like, how come you didn't see me? How come you didn't stop? You weren't paying attention. Were you on your phone? None of that matters. It's just, are we all okay? And I continued to stay mad throughout the entire conversation because he never got out of his car. He never asked me if I was okay. He didn't apologize. And he just said, don't worry, the insurance will take care of it. Here's my information. So I got what I needed from him. I got his information. And I was still angry the whole time, but I wasn't mean about it. So he wasn't going to show me kindness. That doesn't matter. It's about me. I've chosen to be kind. And then I'm modeling that behavior for the people around me with a simple, are you okay? Fine, give me your paperwork, give me your information. And we went our separate ways. And I continued to stay mad because I was mad. I was angry. And that's okay. But I stayed kind. I didn't need to retaliate. I didn't need to yell. I didn't need to get mean back. So modeling these behaviors for our kids. And again, it's not easy when other people are unkind or when we're in high stress situations like a car accident, or when we're really, really frustrated about something, or when, we're super hungry or super tired ourselves, when our needs haven't been met. Again, it goes back to the basics. We're not going to want to be kind. But remember, our kids are watching. We're setting them up to show them what a normal reaction should be. And if our normal reaction is to yell and get angry and to retaliate, that will become their reaction. If we show them that we can stay calm, we can be mad, we can be frustrated, we can be all of the things, but we can still stay kind because that's what we've decided to be as a family. We are setting them up for success, for a lifetime of success of modeling the behavior. Okay, in the next module, we're going to talk about modeling, but in a different kind of way as parents. Modeling by showing our kids how we react to them, how we respond to them. It's crucial. All right, I'll see you in there.